Yep.
Your exercises have 100% made my knee stronger. Well, 100%.
Joe Rogan thought his knees were permanently destroyed. Decades of MMA and heavy lifting had left him with constant pain until he discovered a magic exercise that he now does every single day. So what is this one exercise? It's called the Backward Sled Pull. Picture a weighted sled, basically a flat metal platform loaded with weight plates. Now, instead of pushing it forward, you attach a harness or hold straps connected to it and walk backward, dragging that sled behind you. That's it. 1 foot at a time, stepping backward, pulling the weight with every single step. As Ben Patrick explained to Joe during their conversation,
every step that you're going backward, you're strengthening your knee.
Every single step, not every rep or set of a complicated exercise. Think about that. It means the longer you do it, the more you benefit, at a pace that's completely natural for your body. But here's what makes the sled different from every other exercise in the gym. And this is the detail that most people completely miss.
The difference is that only you move the sled. So the sled never moves you. When you do squats or anything like that, you're taking some degree of risk. The weight is going to move you down, and then you're going to move it back.
Listen that again slowly. The sled never moves you. That one sentence explains everything. When you do a squat, the barbell is sitting on your back. Gravity is pushing it downward, and your knees are absorbing that force whether they're ready to or not. With a sled, if you stop pulling, the sled just sits there. It doesn't come crashing down on your joints. You are completely in control at every single moment. And this matters more than people realize because muscles can't be any stronger than your tendons allow. If the load is forcing you into a position your tendons aren't ready for, that's where problems start. The sled flips that completely. It lets your body build strength at its own pace. Now that we know what this exercise is and what makes it special, let's talk about who is this exercise for. During the conversation, Ben Patrick shared a story that perfectly illustrates this point. He was on the roof of his apartment building in Los Angeles, training with a sled. His neighbor, a 82-year-old man who had no idea who Ben was, wandered over and wanted to join in. Ben put him on the sled immediately.
And my neighbor's 82, and he wants to join me for a workout. He doesn't know who I am. I can instantly put him on a sled.
No lengthy instructions, just, here, start moving, because the sled is self-limiting. If it's too heavy, it simply doesn't move. As Ben explained,
if the sled had 1,000 pounds on it, it just wouldn't move.
Right.
So you already have that difference. It's much harder to get into a tricky situation on the sled.
A 82-year-old, on a sled, on a rooftop, safely. That's the power of this exercise. And then there's Ben's own training partner, a 43-year-old man, who, in 5 years of dedicated sled training, has completely transformed his body, reversed visible signs of aging, can dunk a basketball, one-handed dead hang while holding a 45-pound plate at 43. The results speak for themselves. Joe Rogan, meanwhile, isn't a stranger to physical punishment. His kickboxing practice puts enormous stress on his knees every single time he trains. The sled became the thing that keeps him in the game, and that leads us directly to the practicality sitting underneath all of this. Let's talk about how to actually do it. Ben Patrick is very specific about technique, and it's not complicated. There are 2 versions, one for the gym and one for home. The gym version, you'll need a sled. Most commercial gyms have them now, often sitting in a corner. Load it with a weight that feels challenging but not heavy. Attach the straps, face away from the sled, and begin walking backward. The key technique Joe advocates is what's called a toe-to-heel walking pattern. As you step backward, your toe touches the ground first, then your heel rolls down. This is the opposite of normal forward walking, and it's this exact motion that creates the therapeutic loading on the knee. Keep your posture upright. Don't hunch over or lean dramatically forward. Ben himself sleds backward more than he sleds forward.
I do more backward than I do forward, but I sled every day. So every time I work out, the first thing I do is I sled.
The home version. No sled, no problem. The most accessible home version is walking backward uphill. Find a gentle incline, a hill in your neighborhood, a sloped driveway, or even a grassy bank, and simply walk backward up it. The incline creates natural resistance, mimicking the sled pull without any equipment at all. The second home option is a turned-off treadmill. Stand on a still treadmill, hold the rails lightly for balance, and walk backward using your own legs to move the belt. The mechanical resistance of the belt creates a surprisingly effective sled-like load on your knees. Start slow, get comfortable with the balance, and build from there. Both home versions work on the same principle. Your knee is doing the work, you are in control, and the load cannot overwhelm you. Now let's talk about how often to do it. Short answer, you can do it every single day. Think about that for a moment. With squats, deadlifts, or most resistance exercises, your muscles need 48 to 72 hours to recover. You can't squat every day without eventually breaking something down. But the sled? Ben Patrick has been doing it every day for over 10 years. He sleds before every workout. Upper body days, lower body days, rest days, every single workout.
I go 6 days a week I sled, and 1 day a week I squat.
For someone with Joe Rogan's physically demanding lifestyle, that ratio makes perfect sense. For most people watching this, especially if you're just starting out, Joe often suggests around 10 minutes of sled work a few times a week as an entry point. But do it consistently, and the compounding effect on your knee health over months and years is extraordinary. And here's the other beautiful thing. Because the sled is self-limiting, you almost can't overdo it. Joe asked Ben exactly this question. How do you know when you've done too much? Ben's answer, if the weight is too heavy, the sled won't move. There's no scenario where the load suddenly shifts and forces your body into a dangerous position.
That it's a lot easier to overdo exercises, and it's the crazy, impressive exercises I can do that get views on posts. The sled is not interesting.
Right.
But the sled is what I've definitely done more than any human being over the last 10 years.
That's the lesson. Longevity doesn't come from the most impressive exercise. It comes from the most consistent one. Once your knees are feeling bulletproof, you'll be ready for the kettlebell routine Joe swears by. I've linked that video on the screen now. Here's the simplest way to think about everything we've covered today. Your knee is like a car engine. If you only drive it hard, heavy squats, deep jumps, high torque kicks, without ever giving it clean oil and maintenance, it wears down faster than it should. The backward sled pull is that maintenance. It's the quiet, unglamorous, deeply effective routine that keeps the whole machine running smoothly for decades. Joe Rogan, a man who trains with some of the toughest fighters and athletes on the planet, puts the sled first, before everything else, every workout, not because it's the most exciting thing in his training, because it works. So here's your challenge. This week, try it. If you have a gym, find the sled and give it 10 minutes before your next workout. If you're at home, find a hill and walk backward up it for 10 minutes. That's all. 10 minutes. Your knees and your future self will thank you. If this video helped you understand something you didn't before, share it with someone whose knees could use some good news. And if you want to go deeper on longevity, joint health, and training smart, not just hard, stay on this channel. We'll see you in the next one.